Does anybody else hear Eminem in the background? Jay, you have Eminem playing somewhere. I crab pass. Thank you, Bernita. Hi, Scotty. It's the Eminem in the background for me. Love and laughter all aglow in this wonderful small. Thank you, Kafira. Fluffy faces, tails that sway in the sunlight. Well, thank you, Brucey. We have trivia questions. Thanks, Bruce. Thank you for the favorite, Deviant. Hello, everybody. We'll get there. We always make each one wanted. Hearts of blood, dreams undaunted. Every play for press makes the show the best show on me. All right, welcome in everybody. I am in my new location tonight, so bear with me. We're probably gonna run into some snafus and some things, and that mostly will be the case for sure. And that's just how it goes when you are moving to a new location and everything. Sorry for the bye week last week. We are trying to get back out here and work with what we got. If you're coming in, this is a pet show, okay? And these are amazing gifters. Please make sure you come up here. Favorite Bruce Wayne cats and Kafira and everybody in this list, Benita, and hit them with a favorite. Now, we always get started every week the same way. We do a little pet trivia to see what you know about the pets. You can see Binka just took off running, okay? That's just Binka's vibe tonight. I thought we might be able to get him for a backdrop, but probably it wasn't gonna happen. All right, so tonight we're gonna start with pet trivia. Now, pet trivia tonight is about spiders, okay? Because some of you all have freaking spiders as your pets, okay? Now, while it's not my thing, I respect that it might be your thing. Okay, so how many species of spiders are there? Is it 28,000? Is it 18,000? Is it 48,000? Or is it 38,000 species of spiders? How many species of spiders do you got? Is it 48? Yes, it is, crap. There are more than 48,000 species of spiders found in all the habitats all around the world. All right. What is the leg span of the world's largest or biggest spider? Is it 12 inches, 16, 14, or 10 inches? What is the leg span of the world's biggest spider? 14? Good guess. 12? Yes. The Goliath bird eater belongs to the tarantula family, okay? It can have a leg span of up to 30 centimeters or 12 inches. Yeah, it has a body length of up to 11.9 centimeters or 5 inches close to, and it can weigh up to 175 grams. As well. Thank you for the birthday cakes. It was my birthday last week and I turned 48. Hi, Chica. Native to the upland rainforest regions of North and South America, it is part of the local cuisine. People eat these Goliath bird eater spiders, and they are prepared by singeing off the hair, okay? singeing the hair off and roasting it in banana leaves. Who wants to eat a spider? I guess the taste is described as shrimp-like for those that, you know, are into eating spiders. There is a volunteer in the comments, Spider John. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Kafira. Thank you for all the gifts, you guys, the birthday cake gifts. All right, now I'm going to eat all of you. Gobble, gobble. All right, how many spiders are there per acre of land? Per acre of land in your area, is there 10,000, 1,000, 100,000, or 1 million? How many spiders are there per acre of land? Is it 10,000? No, good guess. Is it 100,000? No, good guess. That either leaves 1,000 or 1 million. Let's go with hot 1 million because that is the answer. The Earth contains an average of 1 million spiders per acre of land, per 1 acre of land. And that number might be closer to 3 million in the tropical areas of the world, okay, per acre. All right. It is estimated that a human is never more than 10 feet away from a spider, ever. Thank you, Bob. What is the world's most poisonous spider? Thank you, Fly. Is it the Sydney funnel spider? Is it the brown recluse? Is it the Brazilian wandering spider? Is it a daddy long legs? Like what is the world's most poisonous spider? Is it the funnel spider? No. Is it the wandering spider? Yes. According to the Book of World Records, the Guinness Book of World Records, or if you will, the most poisonous or venomous spider in the world is the Brazilian wandering spider or the banana spider. Its venom is so potent that it can kill a mouse with just 0.0006 milligrams of it, making it the most active neurotoxic venom of any known spider. You coming over there, Chuck Norris? We'll go up. You know how to get up there. Uh-oh. Chuck's gonna jump. He's making a What color is spider blood? Should I help him? Should I help him out? He really wants to go over there. Come on, Chuck. There we go. Chuck wants to say hello, everybody. I think he's going to go up early. All right, what color is spider blood? You guys want to see him up there? He's up here. Uh-huh. Is it yellow? Is it black? Is it blue or is it red? What color is spider blood? Yellow? Good guess. Black? Good guess. Blue? Yes. In humans, oxygen is bound to hemoglobin, a molecule that contains iron and gives blood its red color, okay? In spiders, oxygen is bound to hemocyanin, a molecule that contains copper rather than iron, and makes their blood blue. Makes their blood blue. What percentage of spiders produce silk? 70, 90, 80, or 100% of spiders? What percentage of spiders produce silk? Is it 100%? Yes, the Adon. All spiders, all of them, produce silk. Not all spiders spin webs, though, okay? Not all spiders spin webs. Silk is used for climbing, to create webs, to build smooth walls and burrows, build egg sacs, and wrap its prey up when they're hungry and want a snack for later, all right? Sometimes that's how they do their, what do you want to call it? That's sometimes how they're doing their, like, refrigeration, okay? They're just wrapping a spider up, and they're going to save it for later. Little snack for later. All right. Some of you might know this. What nuptial gift do some male spiders give females before mating with them? Vomit? Oh, that was Chuck Norris. Dead flies? Poo-poo? Or venom? A lot of you are going with, is it venom? No. Is it poo-poo? No. Y'all are poo-poo fanatics is your problem. Is it vomit? No. Is it dead flies? Yes. A study in the journal Biology Letters singled out nursery web spiders as the species best known for giving nuptial gifts from males to females. Male spiders present their female partners with gifts of insects, mostly flies, wrapped up in intricate webs, and mating occurs when the female consumes the gift. So she eats and then they eat and then they mate. You know, I'm just saying, pretty crazy. Crazy. That is crazy. All right. If you're just coming in to Meow Me, welcome in. It's nice to see you here. Thanks for coming in. This is a featured pet show. This is my cat Binka back here. Okay, Chuck Norris, you've already seen, ran up the pole and ran off. Okay, but Binka is chilling in the background with all of us today. All right. We're doing a little pet trivia, and then my special guest is going to request the box in just a couple minutes. So if you're getting ready, I understand. Please request the box when you're ready. What vitamin do spider webs contain? You know, some of you, like me, have probably ate some spider webs when you're cleaning, because I just moved this last week. So bad news. I ate a lot of spider webs, you know. You know, not intentionally. I know what you're thinking. I wasn't gobbling them down for fun, okay? But is it vitamin K? Is it D? Is it C? Or is it B12? What vitamin do spider webs contain? Is it C? No. Is it B12? No. Is it D? No. It is vitamin K, you guys. Spider webs are rich in vitamin K, which can be effective in clotting blood. I don't know if y'all knew that, but that's what they used to do way back in the day before they had blood clotting medication. People would use spider webs as gauze to stop bleeding. On a thing, they would get spider webs and use it as gauze. Yeah, some doctors used to put spider webs on wounds. I know, right? It's the things you learn here, okay? Give dead flies, no poo-poo. All right, this is our last question of the night. Let's see what you know. What you know? Binka has left the building. That's what I know. Okay. What is a group of spiders called? Is it called a scurry? Is it called an intrusion? Is it called a nest? Or is it called a cluster? What is a group of spiders called? Is it a cluster? Yes, crab bass. As if one spider isn't enough, okay? Some spiders do live in social groups. Yeah. And a group of spiders is known as a clutter or cluster of spiders. And that, folks, is the end of Pet Trivia for tonight. I hope you learned something about spiders tonight and you enjoyed learning about, 1 million per acre, and you're never more than 10 feet away from a spider. So remember those things, you're never more than 10 feet away from a spider. So if you're just coming in, welcome in. My special guest, Kafira, is going to join me now here in the box. So I'm going to put her in.
Hello.
Oh. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I am good. All right. So, Kafira, what pet are you showing off to us today?
Well, one of my cats. I have 4 cats. So, one is under the couch right now. Elle, could you or one's in the kitchen actually. Let me have that one.
You're like, I don't know. They're just running around my house as they should be because they are cats.
Hi. This is
Okay,
Bast.
who is? Wait a minute. Who is that?
Bast.
Bast? Like Bast?
Yes.
Oh, I'm into it. Why did you name him Bast? He's cute.
Her. They're all
Her.
girls.
Oh, her is cute.
And Bast is actually the Egyptian goddess of cats.
Oh, Bastet. Got you. Okay. So, oh, I like
So all
that.
of the
I like
cats
that a
have like
lot.
they have like either what are they like Greek or um Egyptian goddesses, and then we have one cat Tatuba that was named after the first female to be tried at the witch trials during the Salem witch trials.
Oh, wow. Oh, holy cow. So you got Bast,
We've got
you've
Bath,
got
Tatuba,
Tuba,
and then we've got Abaddon,
Abaddon.
Abby for short.
Okay.
And then we've also got Hecate, who is usually on the couch, but she doesn't want to be on the couch right now. We're
Hecate.
looking for
Now,
cats.
I mean, you obviously love the Greek mythology. Is that what I'm hearing? And tell me
Yeah.
why. Tell me why you love that so much.
I don't know. I've just always been drawn to it since I was a kid. It always was very, very interesting to me to learn about different gods and goddesses and all the different myths. So when I started naming my animals, my first cat was named Pandora.
Oh,
Um, so, and then I had Bick, and Bick was named after a pen because she eats pens or ate pens. My kid is
I
trying
mean,
to get Abby right now.
I think that's interesting. She's a pen eater, that's funny.
Yes.
So, okay. So she's like, uh, maybe, yeah. Do you think maybe maybe you were a goddess in a past life?
I'm not sure. This is Tuba. I don't.
Oh, she's
She's not
solid
happy.
black.
Yeah, she's solid black, and she's got a short black tail. And she's very
Oh,
angry when she gets held. She has airplane ears right now.
I see that. I see her like she looks like a Pokemon. What's the one Pokemon that's solid black? And I feel like I can't remember what it is.
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay. Oh, I wish somebody in the comments you'll know eventually, maybe. I don't know.
Here
You
is
know?
Abby.
War is over.
This is Abby.
This is Abby. Okay, hold on. Abby seems nicer. Let's see if we can make Abby bigger.
Hi, baby.
Hello, Abby. She's a tortie.
She's a tortie. An orange tortie, yes.
Aw, that's yeah. I
She's
love
a
a no. I
sweetheart.
love torture.
Her eyes go slightly off center. So like all the pictures that we have of her, one eye is going like slightly off to the side and the other eye is going straight on.
That's the way it is with me. Like sometimes I'm like,
Yeah, same. I have eye issues. Oh, we
hey, can
got
you track my
Hecate.
good eye? Step, can you track my good eye? Thank you. No, I just teasing.
Oh, I can't see her on the camera. Hey, Elle, will you get Hecate?
And then, so now, where did you get all four of these cats?
There's a shelter by me called Noah's Animal Shelter.
Okay.
And we adopt from there. They're a very good company or good shelter that um, does a lot of good work in the community and is a no-kill shelter. That is Hecate.
Okay. All right. So you have a no-kilter shelter in your town, and they probably hit you up and were like, "Hey, how do you feel about taking another cat?"
No, I had the two black cats, and we were just going to keep those two, but then we decided that we wanted to go look at Bast, and we fell in love
Um,
with her because I stupidly followed the shelter on Instagram, so I kept getting like notifications when new kittens came in, and I was like, "Oh, let's go see this new kitten. It's so cute, and we'll just do it for we're right down the street. We'll just do it for something to do while we're waiting for our next appointment." It was a mistake. We don't go to the shelter anymore because I always wind up adopting a cat.
uh, I mean, I'm into it. Like, you got to stop getting the messages and the
Yeah,
follows
yeah, I
and
unfollowed them.
everything else on the. Yeah, I hear you. If you guys are just coming into Meow Me, welcome in. This is Kafira. We're talking about her pets. She's got four cats. She got them all from the no kill shelter. I'll try. An attempt will be made right now. We have Abby. We have Hectate. We have Tubula.
Tutuba.
Tudala. Tatuba. Tatuba.
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. And then our first one was. Hold on. Let me get at. No, I got nothing. What? Tell me what the
Fast.
first. Fast. Yeah, like Bastet.
Yes.
Okay. So that's what we have, you guys, and we're just talking. If you have a favorite in Kafira, please hit her with a favorite. If you're new here, please hit me with a favorite. And if you want to show off your pets, hit me up in the DMs on IG or in Emoji J. Okay. All right. Now, what's your best memory of being a pet owner so far?
Um,
Thank you, EPA.
my best memory. I would have to say probably when I got my first cat. Um, my first cat as an adult, I should say. And I was visiting, or I was looking at some other cats at adopting them, and I was visiting this woman at her house and visiting the cats and deciding whether or not I was going to adopt these two cats. And there was a scratch at the door and a meow. And we opened the door and there was my eventual cat, Willie. Um, she climbed into my lap out of nowhere, like pushed the other cats out of the way, hissed at them, climbed into my lap, and was like hissing at anyone who tried to move her. And this was
Ooh.
just a cat off the street. And I was like, okay, I think she wants to come home with me. So I tried picking
Okay.
her up and she didn't hiss. And I was
Oh,
like, okay, I think she's probably coming home with me. And we brought her home, and the whole night she spent like in my arms, just asleep, feeling like it felt like she had just come, off the street and was just exhausted from her fight of being a street cat.
she probably was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
That's
to be
probably my
fair, I mean, because you think about it, she's out on the street. She's like, hey, you got a nice place with some food. Let me get in there.
yeah.
Oh, I can see that. I mean, what's something owning these pets has taught you about yourself?
That I can do hard things.
Oh, snap.
I think that's what losing some of my pets has taught me.
Mm.
And even when I had them, like if when I had Willie, Willie got really sick from a flea allergy, and
Oh, wow.
she had to get like fluid, IV fluids every day for like 2 weeks. And they taught me how to give her fluids. And um, I was only like 24, 25 when I had to do that. And
Okay.
that's a hard thing to have to do for another living being. Um, but I think that being able to give her the care that she needed like taught me that I can do these hard things that are required of me and be okay at the end of the day.
I mean, that's a big one. I mean, when we lose a pet, it's like we lose a piece of our family.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Pat's Laura and I have talked about it, because she's lost a dog. And, I've lost multiple pets throughout my lifetime because I'm old. But, when I mean, OG Lucky's lost her cat. I mean, Box Boy, we've had lots of favorite pets, even that have been on the show over the years pass away, and it's never an easy thing. It's like you lose a little piece of your heart for a minute. So I totally get that, and there's not a lot of outlets where people can go and reflect and have their life commemorated. And it doesn't make it any easier because sometimes people are like, well, it's just a pet, what's your problem, right?
Yeah,
you
it's so
know
annoying when people do that. It's so
yeah.
annoying because they're extended family members in my eyes. They are part of your family, and I have kids, and I'm not going to go out and say that it's like they're my kids, but they're definitely my fur babies. And they are there for me when I'm sick. They'll curl up with me and cuddle with me. I've had my cat stop a seizure. Um,
Oh,
so when someone says, well, they're just an animal, it always aggravates me.
I think that aggravates Cats and I as well. Like we're not like we're big pet people here. I mean, obviously, right? I'm like, well, it's not just a dog. It's not just a cat. It's part of our daily living. We
Yeah.
get up, we see them, we feed them, we snuggle them. They say hello. I mean, heck, if you could see Chuck Norris is sitting right here, but not on his cat tree,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But like I- they're part of our living and active life. So, I mean, that being said, Kafira, what do you think about, like, obviously pets are close to your heart. Do you think your pets, cats, dogs, any kind of pets you've had throughout your lifetime, do you think they can read your emotions or feel your
Oh,
feelings?
absolutely.
I mean,
Absolutely.
when you say you had a pet, uh, help you with a seizure, stop a seizure, like what was the story there, and how has that looked in your guys' life?
Um, so long story short, I don't have epilepsy, but I had a blood clot that um, got into my brain and caused grand mal seizure and then a bunch of minor seizures afterwards. Um, there was one day that I remember I was asleep and I remember waking up but feeling like I was swimming to the surface of a pool. Like my hearing was not quite there yet, but I was conscious, but I couldn't hear anything until all of a sudden I could hear my cat just meowing. And I opened my eyes and I realized my cat's sitting on my chest with her face in my face, just meowing at me. And I couldn't feel her. I couldn't hear anything. And I was like, okay, I was having another seizure in my sleep. And she called me out of it.
Wow.
And um, I think that our cats can get so, or our animals can get so attuned to our energy, our vibes, and everything like that, that they can absolutely pick up on when we're feeling sad or when we're feeling sick or anything like that. Um, I think that's a definite yes.
Wow. Now you got four cats. Who's sleeping with you? Are they all fighting for their territory? Or are they all trying to get in there? Like Chuck
Um,
Norris and Vinka, they fight over who's sleeping. I mean, Chuck usually takes the bed at the end. What about your cats? What does Bass do? Like what does
Fast is
Tatubula or
usually
Tatutila do? What happens here? How
Fast
who's
is
is it
the
like a ring match? Like is it WWE over there? Like four cats in
it
a
can be.
competition?
It can be. Hecate has a tendency to body slam Abaddon. Um,
I would like to see that. I
yeah,
would like to see that.
she they like to play fight and then they take it just a little bit too far and then they someone always gets body slammed. But as far as sleeping arrangements go, Hecate usually curls up with me. And then Abby usually sleeps with my daughter Elle, and Bast and Tatuba usually crawl up top on the top bunk and sleep with my son Enzo.
Okay, so they got some people throughout the house that they kind of split it up, you know. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I can see that. Who's your favorite to snuggle with?
Probably Hecate. She climbs into my arms, and like we'll sleep like curled up like right here. Abby will like lay on my lap when I'm sitting downstairs and make my legs go numb. And I'm just like, I'm over that.
I hate when I go numb in my sleep. Binka does that. Well, that's a whole different. I hear you. I understand that plight. Like that's a real thing. You're like, I'm tired of being in this position. I want to move,
Yeah, but you
but
can't
you're
because you look so
stuck.
cute.
Oh, that's how they lure you in. They
Hmm.
think you look so cute, and that's how it starts. Mm-hmm. All right. What's a bad habit that these cats have in your life? What's a bad habit that they have?
Abby's bad habit is scratching the underside of the studio couch. So I'm also a photographer and I have a studio in my home. And she'll get into the studio and climb under the couch. We had to tear the underside off so that she wouldn't like strip it. And so now she climbs into the couch and she'll like push on the springs while you're sitting on it. So that's her bad habit. Hecate's bad habit is that she steals people's spots. She's a spot stealer.
When you get up, she comes and sits down in it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I hate that.
And
I
then
hate that.
let's see. Tituba's bad habit is she thinks that she runs the house, including the humans. she she doesn't seem to accept that I'm the head of the household, and that can be an issue sometimes. We have a beware of attack kitty sign above her food dish. We went ahead and when we took them into the vets, I told the vet, I was like, she's not a happy camper. You're going to have, what do you guys call it? The cat panini? The panini press. Have you ever seen those? They hold them like this and they clasp a net over the cat that's like running around, an exam room. And I was like, you're going to have to use one of those. So that's Tituba's bad habit. And Bast's bad habit is that she talks too much. She talks a lot. Like she's upstairs right now, but
she's just going around meow, meow,
she just sits there and meows for no reason.
Is that her?
Yes, this is Bast. Hi, baby.
I talk cat. I don't know if you know this, Kafira, but I talk a little bit of the kitty,
Nice.
All right, okay. All right. Now, all right. So when they're all inside, you just have 4 cats. Do they have other pets in the household besides the cats?
No, just the cats, and they are indoor cats only.
Okay.
I don't believe in outdoor cats. I don't think that it's safe. Especially, I live in Washington State. We've got eagles and hawks and coyotes and stuff like that. So
they're like coming to have a snack.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, all right. So you have 4. And I'm going to ask you kind of a serious question here, because some people may have a cat or a dog and maybe thinking about getting another pet, right? Now, you've had some experience here specifically in this area about having more than one pet in the household. So my question to you is, what recommendation, just, it doesn't have to be professional. This is just your opinion. Okay. What recommendation do you have about someone thinking about adding an additional pet inside your household? What are some of the things that they need to be thinking about before it happens? Like what do you think is important?
Especially for cats, you need to have space for at least 1 litter box per cat.
Okay.
You need to have the financial ability to care for the animals. And then, as far as actually like introducing animals to each other, there are a lot of tips and tricks, but my favorite is to take a towel with you when you go and adopt, or a blanket, the new cat that the old animal has been using, so that
Okay.
both scents get on the towel, and start switching the towel or the blanket back and forth between animals so that they start smelling each other without seeing each other.
Mm.
But keep them separated for at least at least a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I think, just to recap what you said, like, make sure you have enough money,
Yes.
make sure you have enough space,
Yes.
space, money, and also introduce them in a way that makes sense. Don't just throw them in a room to kill each other, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, let them get used to each other's smell and stuff like that. And let's not like forget, like, eh, yeah, when you're bringing new pets into the environment, yeah, that's going to be chaotic.
It can be. It absolutely can be. I think Abby probably took the longest out of my cats to be integrated into the house. Um, I think it was just after one of our other cats had passed, and I think all of us were like, we want another cat, but at the same time, we don't really want to replace the cat that just passed. Um, so it took us a little while, and then even once she was here, like the other cats, took a while to warm up to her.
Mm, yeah. All right. We're down to our last 2 minutes together. I want to give you a chance to talk about your show real quick. Why don't you tell us about your show, Kafira, and how people can reach out to be on your show?
Okay, my show is I have two shows now, actually.
Okay.
First one is called One More Clue. That's on Saturdays at 8, and you can reach out to me, Emoji J or Mrs. Emoji J, here or on Instagram to be on the show. It's a guessing game, it's pretty fun.
Mhm.
And then we have the show called What It Really Takes on Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern. And we discuss what it really takes to do the difficult things in life. Um,
Oh,
I think this coming week is going to be, oh, I can't remember what it is.
something difficult.
Something difficult, yeah. Um, but we've got like keeping faith and stuff like that coming up in the next month.
Okay, bet. So if you guys haven't already favorited Kafira, please go up here and hit her with a favorite, and go check her Instagram out. You can follow her Instagram from her profile as well. Kafira, thank you for bringing and talking about your pets on the show tonight. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thank
I
you
hope
for
I'm
having
saying your
me.
name right. I think I'm saying
You
your name.
are. You are.
Okay. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. I'll let you out of the box here. Um, maybe, maybe not. Oh, that works. Platform. We just with spiders, and now we had our special pet guest, which was Kafira. And next is Pets in the News with Cats Rar. Okay, Cats Rar. She's gonna come in and tell us about something with the pets. And if you haven't favored these amazing gifters, please come up here and hit them with a favorite. And go favorite them and see them. They are the amazing. Okay, let's get cats in here.
Hello, hello.
Cats.
Happy Monday
Happy Monday, cats.
and a happy belated birthday to you.
And it's not every day a girl turns 48, so I'm here for it.
I feel you. 48's a good number. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I ate a few spider webs. I got some vitamin K and some wound healing, like or blood stopping, whatever. I don't know. Anyways, I'm still in
All
the
right.
process. I'm still in the process of moving. So as you can see by the background over here, it's not all put together. I'm sitting on a cooler. We're doing this, okay? We're doing
I,
this.
I feel you. This dedication, dedication.
We're in it.
Um, we're in it. We're in it.
Thank you guys.
I'm a little late, but did you know that July 15th was National Pet Fire Safety Day?
Pet
I didn't
fire
know that.
safety. Oh shoot.
Yes, because you know what? Right now is fire season in many parts of the country, and I'm assuming in other parts of the world, not just the United States.
I don't know.
Um, so wanted to share with everybody just some reminders to be prepared during fire season.
Hmm?
Um, so first and foremost, experts suggest that you pack an emergency go bag. Just like you would for your kids or yourself, you want to pack a bag for your pets as well. And we're talking any
Hmm.
kind of pets, whether that's a dog, a cat, any pet that you may have in your home. Um, you might say, well, what do I need to put in that bag? So let's talk about that a little bit. Um, Probably the most obvious is food and water. Especially if your pet has some sort of special diet or something like that, it might not be something that's readily available should you, let's say, have to evacuate where you live or you have some type of emergency. So you want to make sure that you have a supply of their food and water. Um, Also, if they're on any kind of special medication, you want to include that in the bag. Any kind of pet accessories, if you will. So a leash, a collar, a harness, a carrier, you want to have that available as well. Um, it is also helpful, but maybe sometimes you might not think of this, to have copies of like vaccination records or medical history. Your vet can usually send that type of information that these days electronically, but it is helpful to have it on hand should a situation call for it. And last but not least, current microchip information. Be sure to update your microchip records with change of address, phone number, etc., so that firefighters can quickly reunite you and your pet should you become separated. This would be true during a fire emergency or really any kind of emergency, a national disaster, not national, natural disaster, something like that. Um, on a personal note, it might be helpful just to have your a pet's favorite toy or blanket or something that uh, brings calmness to them. Just in case if they're in a stressful environment. And last but not least, help firefighters find your pets. Um, I don't know if I ever mentioned this on your show, but you can get special decals or stickers for your windows of your home, your apartment, even your car, wherever, that indicates to any kind of emergency personnel that you do have pets in your home. I used to always joke because my dad, rest in peace, him and I had the same type of dog for a very long time, and he ordered like online somewhere these stickers that had a dog that looked like our dog, and it was like, please help, I'm inside. And I was so embarrassed to put them on my windows because I thought it was too cool to put them on my windows. But I did have them on my windows and people did make fun of me. But in retrospect, it is a smart idea because those stickers can tell emergency personnel how many pets you may have in your home, what type of pets they are, and also your contact information, or an emergency contact. Because let's say something happens and you're not even home, you're not in the area, or you can't get to your home. The only way, in truth, that emergency personnel may know who is inside your home, meaning your pets, would be through that sticker. So, not a bad idea.
I agree. I agree. And I think you could probably get them off Timu.
Yeah, yeah. Like back in the day, I think he special ordered these suckers, got them made. I don't know what he did. He probably spent lots of
Yo.
money on them. But, I wish I had them now. It'd be a good memory. Um, And last but not least, if your pet, again, regardless of what kind of pet you may have, is exposed to smoke or fire, um, sometimes your pets may seem perfectly fine and unbothered after being exposed to those things, but they really should be examined by a vet. That's a vet's advice, just because you never know. We know that pets can't speak to us and tell us what's wrong or how they're feeling. So if they're having that exposure, it's smart to get them checked out. And a lot of times, injuries that are associated with fire or smoke, those injuries are not readily visible to an eye. So, again, your pet might develop like respiratory distress later on, some inflammation of their airway, burns, or other internal injuries that we as just everyday people would not be able to see. Oh my, Rebecca. Anywho, moving on. Have you heard of this whole New World screwworm thing?
I have seen some stuff on here on the internet about this. A little bit, yes.
So I think it's kind of with everything that's going on with the lettuce and everything else going on in the world. I tend to skim news sometimes, and I did kind of scan over some articles about the screwworm infestation, but I did want to share some brief highlights, just because depending on where you live in the country, you might be your pet might be in jeopardy of being infected. Um, and typically, this type of screwworm infects mainly livestock, but the parasitic flies can also attack and kill pets. And there has been at least one instance of one pet dying and one pet being infested. So they said 2 of the 34 animals that have been sickened by the screwworm um, in early June were dogs. So there's only 2 like domesticated animals outside of livestock that have been infested, and that was as of June. One dog was infected in New Mexico, and a second dog was sickened in Texas. So those, as those are states that do have a lot of livestock in them. So it's not surprising that those were 2 states that were affected. They do say that most animals have a very low chance in the United States of actually being affected. But some pets, cats, dogs, etc., are at an elevated risk if they live in areas with documented cases, obviously, including New Mexico or Lee County in New Mexico. And in Texas, the counties of Brewster, Crockett, Edwards, uh, Gillespie, Jim Hogg, LaSalle, Medina, Pecos, Sutton, Terrell, Tom Green, you Vlad. I'm gonna say that wrong. I know that was terrible.
Not the uvula shots. That's
UVALDE.
in the back of my
That
throat.
was
The
that was a
uvula.
hard one. I was trying to play it cool, like I could say it, and I messed up anyway. And Zavala. So, um,
Yeah, basically, like, all right, we're not going on vacation with our pets into Texas. That's what you just told me.
I wouldn't
I'm
suggest it,
staying in Wisconsin, cats.
and I'm
That's what I'm
saying,
saying in Wisconsin.
yes, the good news, though, that is there. Well, let me take a step back. How our pets may get infected is that if they have some sort of open wound on their body, and the
Okay.
flies from this screwworm fly into the wound and infect the animal. So it's not something that they're breathing in or, brushing against that, I don't know. Typically, most of our pets, not all of our pets, are probably not going outside with open wounds, but it can be a very simple open wound that then these flies fly into and infest the animal. The good news is that there is a way to prevent and treat infestations, and a lot of our cats and dogs are already on medication that can prevent this infection, which this I didn't know. So most flea and tick medications are a first line of defense against screwworm. So if your pet is already taking those medicines, then you have a good chance of your pet being protected.
Okay.
So keep that in mind because ultimately, flea and tick medication helps to prevent your cat or your dog from scratching themselves. And because oftentimes the scratching of themselves is what can cause an open wound and in turn cause this type of infestation to affect your pet.
Oh.
So, definitely think it's newsworthy. It's not affecting all states, but it is something just like anything else that can start out minor and can certainly grow to be a larger concern. So it's good to be aware of.
You know what it sounds like to me? It's like when you see like those things about people popping a pimple and then they end up losing an arm.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, that was funny.
I
Yes.
just, I
Well,
just,
yeah, I
I,
mean,
I feel like it's like that. There's only two cases, but
yeah.
it's good to be aware of because if there's like an open sore on your cat or your dog out in Texas, especially where these, pets are at, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
maybe you want to keep the wound covered because cat, like these flies might just come in to say hello.
Yeah, it's better to be safe than sorry. And absolutely, if you're in these areas, these counties I mentioned in Texas and New Mexico, you
Mm,
definitely want to have a heightened level of safety when your pets are going outside.
yeah.
To end on a more positive note, have you
Okay.
ever seen those videos like on social media where it's usually dogs? I haven't seen cats do it yet, but that they're hitting the buttons that are like, take me out,
Yeah.
feed me, take me out, or walk me. And I always thought it was cool, but I always said, like, I think they're just hitting the buttons. I didn't necessarily like buy into it. I think there are some really smart pets out there that perhaps can learn, but generally speaking, I wasn't buying it. So I was curious and did a little research about those talking buttons and if they actually work, at least according to a vet. Um, and so, for those of you that might not be familiar, as I mentioned, there might be a series of they're fairly large buttons that are on the floor that a pet can push, and they may contain like simple demands, but usually are around like food, treat, walk, play, water, whatever it may be. Um, we obviously know that dogs don't understand the human language as well as other humans do, right? But they can learn to associate, according to a vet, um, uh, they can learn to associate a specific button press with a predictable outcome or context, right? Pressing outside leads to the back door opening. Again, it's not much
Oh.
different in concept to like other training. Oh, when you're training a puppy, oh, I poop and I pee outside and I get a treat for doing it. So,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? I know that if